Well, I found television to be very interesting when I got my first video camera and started to do some shooting with it.
Well, I think from when I was young, I was always interested in film and television, so I thought I'd give it a try and see if I was suited for it, and it worked out that I was.
Well, actually, when I was in high school, I was on the campus radio station and television station, so actually it was there that I really had an interest, just got away from it and back to it again. Being interested in music, the first thing I did was shoot a music video for a friend, and that's kind of what hooked me on it.
I was quite young, I think I was about 9 or 10. I used to make Super 8 films with a buddy, and we'd make science fiction films and animated plasticine movies and that sort of thing, and I'd make films with my brother as well, and from there I got into computers quite young as well, programming games. That was like in 78 or something like that, so long time ago.
I went into radio for quite a while and got into sales after that, but then came back to radio through sales, and then that led back to television again.
After high school, I went to York University for film production. It was a 4-year course, but I only did 1 year of it and moved on from there. And then I eventually got a degree in history, which isn't related to the film business or television at all. But after I got the degree, I went straight down to Toronto and got myself on a TV show as a driver, or production assistant as they call it. 2 years on that. That was Super Dave Osborne show, which was a lot of fun, and we wrecked a lot of things around Toronto. And then at the end of the season, they would move into a theater, and we'd have all these musical acts like Ray Charles and Celine Dion, and then jugglers and mimes and weird stuff like that, like an old variety show. And then from there, I worked on a lot of commercials in Toronto, and then I moved down to Australia and worked in a lot of films and commercials and TV down there. Yeah, I did that for probably a total of 10 years before moving back here.
Well, I think it's really important that we have a local television station. It provides a voice for the community. We also have newspapers, but they're on a weekly basis. We can provide information faster and expedite it in a timely manner. You know, reading columns and columns of print, we basically tell the story to you, and you see your friends and neighbors on TV, and I think that's special in a community like this.
All the news items have to do with non-profit organizations, so we decide which is the best news items to shoot, and then I go out and shoot B-roll in interviews and cover the event, and then I come back here and I spend probably 2 to 3 hours editing each story, on average 4 hours per story. And then from there it gets ingested into the news, which Larry edits, and then it comes on every night, 6:30.
A musician friend of mine from Toronto came up, and we shot this video throughout the gorge and the quarry. The final shot of the video was the musician with his guitar, and he was swinging around with the guitar, and we used the camera on the guitar showing him, we used the camera on the neck showing the body, and then the last shot he let go of it, and this was at the gorge, and or at the quarry I should say, and he let go of it and it went out and twirled down into the quarry, so we only had one shot at it. So we practiced with a stick, you know, about 2 times, and I said yeah, I was ready, and started rolling and got the shot perfect all the way down.
Well, I think one of the most interesting projects I worked on was a film called Thin Red Line, and that was shot in Australia. It was directed by Terrence Malick, who's a famous director. He has a new film coming out with Brad Pitt. It was a war movie. It was supposed to take place on Guadalcanal from a famous book, and I was in the art department, so we had to go around getting all these props for a war movie, which I found really interesting. So I think that was the project that I thought was the most interesting.
I've been honored with several awards. Cogeco has their own awards show. I've been nominated as a finalist, and I've also been the winner in Best Mobile Production for the Fergus Truck Show. Considering this is all through Ontario and we're the smallest system, it was really one of my best accomplishments.
I don't know that I can do much else. I sort of see myself doing it for the long haul, I think. To live in the lottery.
To let people know that this is a community television station, is for the community. So we are facilitators, and we offer our services, our training, and our airtime for groups and individuals to create their own shows, their own segments. So we would like to see more involvement from the community themselves to either get in touch with us, let us know what they would like to see, or let us know that they would like to get involved and actually be a part of making television in this community.